Alright guys, today we are installing an Evo 7 3-inch exhaust. Now, it can be a direct bolt up, but the Evo usually runs underneath the axle or underneath the back arm, but the CS Lancer runs above it. So we have to cut up this section here to fit it back to OEM spec. So let's get into that today. So while we're waiting on Brandon to reach to weld up the exhaust, we'll get the car up in the air and have it ready for him. When he reaches, yeah. So currently what we have a 3-inch downpipe, and that is ran all the way till where the test pipe is. The test pipe there now is a 2.5 inch, and we have the 2.5 inch cutout, followed by a 2.25 inch exhaust. So we decided it's finally time to upgrade that to 3 inch and see what it does on the dyno.
We change the exhaust, we had to hear how it's sounding first. I was studying if you wanted to fix this. So the downpipe have a leak where we have the 3-inch V-band as the old school ones that don't have the centering ring. So we're gonna take it out and change that, and then we'll finish with installing the exhaust. Right, so the downpipe is off because we're gonna be installing some new V-band with the lock-in ring or centering ring, because the one it currently has was leaking. So upgrade and fix one time. Yeah. While Brandon was reinstalling the downpipe, I got started on the rest of the exhaust to get it out of the car. Alright, the exhaust finally out. That was a struggle because it was bouncing on the 8 brace underneath the car. So hopefully the 3-inch part could fit. So you see how these stock exhausts have this bend here. The Evo 7 one didn't have any. So we had to slice up the pieces. And of course we put back the exhaust cutout. Even though we go in 3-inch, we still had to get the old noise. So we don't have the barrel in as yet, but we're just going and hear how the train's singing. Race car things. Alright, so now to do some pie cuts to make up the part over the axle part. Right, so now all the pie cuts gonna be welded in together for the last piece of the exhaust. Right, 3-inch exhaust is complete. We put back in the cutout there. Exhaust came, run over as it's supposed to, and inside. What do you think it's gonna be loud?
Yes.
What do you think, Steven?
Maybe louder than before.
It should be louder than before. Alright, so let me start up. It's much quieter than I expected. Alright, now let it warm up a little bit and then I'll give it some revs.
Alright, well that's it there. We have 3-inch exhaust from the turbo all the way to the end. Massive thanks again to Brandon for getting that sorted out. Stephen who came and helped. Rico who helped out as well too. So that's it there. We have a couple more stuff to get done on the car, so stay tuned for that. And after that we'll be going to the dyno and really see what we can get out of it. So until next time, take care.